importante rin manalo itong Muntinlupa kasi kanina nanalo yung Ilagan.
Yeah.
Medyo tikit sila dun sa spot na yon.
Serrano, open jumper, hits it. Lead cut down to 10. Sleet will bring the ball down. Gives it to Orlan Wamar. Wamar hanap ng papasahan to a cutting Sleet, dumping it down low. Soyun got bumped, but still made the shot.
Well, getting that pass back from the top and relocating everyone else back to that side of the floor left that lane for that finish.
Pasok yung tres ni Patrick Ramos.
5 quick ones here for the Muntinlupa Cagers. Now this is down to 9. You gotta defend though if you're the Cagers.
Sleet whips it to Wamar. Turned down the shot. Rejected by Straight. Numbers for the Cagers. Alcantara goes deep, passing it outside. Argente connects on that open three.
And the Cagers opened the fourth with an 8-2 run. A couple of threes to start the fourth quarter and good kickouts, spraying it and making it. Sean Argente knocking down a three.
Baba sa 6 lamang, 65-59, timeout San Juan. Sean Argente scoreless in the first half. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, including a couple of threes. That last basket from beyond the arc, cutting this lead down to 6 from a high of 15 points. Umikot si Sleet, pinasa palabas. Torres, pass deflected, stolen away by Argente. Doing it on both ends, and he got fouled by Harold Alarcon.
And the Cagers really playing inspired ball on the defensive side of the floor, flying around, getting in the passing lanes, anticipating that one more pass. And Sean Argente gets that stop and an opportunity here to make this even a closer game for the Cagers. They're down 6.
Josh Alcantara, Patrick Ramos, Jason Straight, Sean Argente, and Jeric Serrano ang magkakasama para sa Muntinlupa sa loob. Alcantara. Argente, bantay niya si Abadiano. Alcantara. 9 on the shot clock. Ball stolen away. Soyun quickly to Wamar. Sleet. Open free. Abadiano. No good. Alcantara secures the miss. Argente, what a pass. Serrano, couple of pump fakes and making it on the interior. Lead down to 4, 65-61.
This is now a 10-2 run here. Started off by the Cagers, kind of like how they started the game earlier in the first.
Wamar, wala. Gusto kong ginagawa ng Muntinlupa. They're cutting off the driving angles.
Correct.
Lalo ni Patrick Sleet, who's initiating their offense.
Yes. That's how offensively you like the movement, very sharp movement, just like this one right here. And Serrano, right place, right time of a good finish left side of the floor.
And you notice, Coach Mike, when they play with a lot of force, usually good things are happening para dito sa Muntinlupa.
And it's the momentum defensive end that's carrying them. Oh, turnover.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Wamar scores off that pass.
Now you can't spin near half court if you're going up against Orlan Wamar. He's done that a lot of times, stealing it off of that spin.
Ramos at the corner, shaking off Orlan Wamar straight to the cup with his left hand. 7 points for Patrick Ramos. Sleet. Pass to Abadiano, will not force it up. Patrick Sleet wants this matchup against Jason Straight. One-hander by Sleet, it will roll in.
So far, Sleet's been pretty steady here in the second half for the Knights.
69-63, Belenchon, naagawan ni Orlan Wamar. Wamar gets it to Raylan Torres. Quick counter by the Knights.
On 2 occasions, the Muntinlupa Cagers made a mistake of turning their backs against Orlan Wamar. Second steal in a row for Orlan. It was off to the races, and they finish it off with another basket in transition, Raylan Torres.
11 points for number 11. We have a timeout called by Muntinlupa. Negros Occidental native, helping San Juan claim this lead. Now up by 8, 71-63.
And he was the one who started that run in the second quarter. MJ for 3.
Libre. Knocking down that long three-point bomb. Former heavy bomber now has 15 points.
Quick setup for a little stagger on that weak side with MJ rising off that corner.
Pugnatan. Bantay niya si Jeric Serrano. Lobs it inside to Raul Soyun. Pumihit. Pasa palabas. Terence Fortea. No good. Soyun sa loob. Wala pa din. Grabs his own miss and puts it back in for the Knights.
And opportunities on their end of the floor is what's keeping this lead in the hands of the Knights, but the Muntinlupa Cagers just keep on knocking.
Dalaverin short on the free. 5:30 left in the fourth. Omar will slow things down for the Knights. Hanap ng papasahan. Popping out is Hugnatan. Entry pass, Soyud has the size advantage. Kicks it out, Abadiano, libre sa tres. Yes! Jerry Abadiano
Missed his first 3 3-point attempts and knocks this down.
Argente straight to the cup. Past the halfway point of the fourth. 76-68. Wamar sizing up Argente. Got blitzed. Skip pass, Hugnatan, swings it rather. Abadiano missing on the three. Rebound Belenchon. Argente. Pasa kay Delaverhen. Pupukol muli sa tres. Yes, sir! 18 points for MJ Delaverhen. 76-71. Muntinlupa 10 of 28 from 3, while San Juan, after waxing hot last couple of games from beyond the arc, just 4 out of 22. Turnover. MJ pull up, one-hander is good. Lead is down to 3.
Quick 8 points from NJ De La Vergen, making huge impact for the Cagers.
76-73. Fortea answers right back with a three of his own. What a duel here between San Juan and Muntinlupa.
And in the quarters when the threes have fallen, those were the ones that mattered most in this game for the respective teams. Fortea knocking down another from beyond.
Muntinlupa calling for time, down by just 6 with 3:50 left in the fourth. Fantastic game we're witnessing here in Marikina. San Juan and Muntinlupa separated by 6 points, 79-73. Under 4 minutes left in the fourth. MoneyPay is the digital wallet built for the community. Biggie Corteza gives it up to JP Belenchon, tightly guarded by Fortea. Coming off the screen, Argente settles for a free in line but out. Torres fouled by Corteza. Good foul, just their first team foul. Talking about the Cagers.
And you see all yung mga false actions, yung mga dry action itong Muntinlupa Cagers. Getting that ball up top, getting a fake handoff, eventually running off Sean Argente on a stagger screen one end of the floor. He gets that ball, didn't get any quickly, pero nung nakita niya naka-drop yung coverage sa kanya, tinirahan niya. Unfortunately, hindi pumasok, but it was a good line for Sean.
Fortea hit that big triple earlier to create some separation. Muntinlupa outscoring San Juan so far, 22-16. Belenchon off that Fortea miss. Corteza is free for a free. It will pop out. Rebound control by Mike Calisan.
He's down only 6, no rush. Get a stop, score one in, and do that again.
8-second backward violation against San Juan. Wasn't able to cross the timeline in time.
Boy, the Muntinlupa Cagers making a good impression here against, the flurry of output on the scoring side for the San Juan Knights. They too are responding. 3 players in double digits now for the Cagers.
Layo nito, MJ. Missing everything on that shot. Went for the jugular there. Pero malayo pa ito. 2 and
Yes.
48 left.
Yes, they still got time. Ang side naman ng San Juan Knights, you gotta settle down and go back to the executions that you've been good at.
Rylan Torres. Going to Ugdatan at the post against Corteza. Balik kay Torres. Kalisaan providing the pick. Abadiano drives. Throws it away.
Abadiano might be thinking that Fortea was gonna drift on that corner, pero medyo tight, hindi rin niya makikita yon because Kalisaan was there. So the quick receiver might have been Mike Kalisaan.
Nasa loob para sa Muntinlupa, De La Virgen, Argente, Aprecu, Belencion at Corteza. Miggy gives it up to JP Belencion. De La Virgen receives it.
Oh, that's an offensive foul, yeah.
Against Miggy Corteza.
Clearly, he went in the path. Was that Orlan Wamar who was defending? He went in the path. You gotta give the defender a space to see you, to be able to avoid you.
At this point, si Coach Tantan Banal opting for defense. Balik ulit si Mocon sa loob in lieu of Sean Argente.
Defense, pero pumupuntos rin si Kenneth.
Had a 3 earlier.
Yep.
Double team comes. Balisaan. Now with Abadiano. We are down to our last 2 minutes. Abadiano blitzed. Hugnatan for 3. Halfway down but out. Namuntikan na.
Oo. Pero, that action is mahirap rin depensa. Reynel on a pick and pop can hit you. And even if that low defender closes out on him, you have Mike Kalisaan underneath to contend with.
Pwedeng i-review under the last 2 minutes. One and 50 left in regulation. San Juan protecting still this 6-point lead. Alarcon catches the pass. Mocon in front of him. Alarcon 1-on-1. 8 on the shot clock. Harold Alarcon fading away. Air ball. Fight for the ball. Shot clock winding down. Abadiano. The shot did not hit the rim and it will be a shot clock violation against the Knights.
But thankfully for the Cagers, hinamadali rin yung tira na yun kasi pababa na yung 24 nila. They almost lost a live turnover there, which would have been a run out the other end.
De La Virgen calls the play. Argente up top, close out by Abadiano. Aprecu, they will dare him to take that shot. Instead it goes to Corteza, fouled by Patrick Sleet.
Not yet a penalty.
Both teams, only 2 team fouls in this quarter. A minute and 24 left in the fourth. Belencion, De La Virgen, Aprecu, Argente, Corteza. Sila pa rin ang nasa loob para sa Muntinlupa. Alarcon, Kalisaan, Wamar, Sleet, and Abadiano naman para sa San Juan. Coming off that screen, Argente. 9 on their shot clock, Sleet all over him. Sean, the pass to De La Virgen, challenge shot off the mark. The pressure of Sleet doing wonders,
Yes.
bothering itong si Argente.
Oo, tsaka nagtagal yung bola sa kanya, hindi niya kaagad ma-release.
The length though by Patrick Sleet. That's the value of Sleet, able to guard smaller guards with his size. Kalisaan, ball did not hit the rim. Alarcon to beat the buzzer. Ball tapped, but it ends up with Sleet, but Argente steals it. 44 seconds left. No need for a free if you're the Cagers. Corteza recovers. Pass down low. No, it's a turnover against the Cagers. Kanina pa daw libre si Apreco. Hindi niya yung bola.
That was too tight a curl or a spin rather para dito kay Miggy Corteza.
We have a timeout with 35 seconds left. San Juan with a 6-point lead. San Juan pulling out all the stops. Still up by 6. They have the basketball. Wamar gets into Alarcon. 29 seconds left. The Knights will burn some time. Aprecu issuing a double. Abadiano rising up for the jumper. No. Gets it back off the glass. Wala pa din. But the tap, the dagger from Mike Calisaan, extending the lead to 8, 81-73.
And the Cagers were scrambling defensively at that moment. First that missed three, and then that offensive rebound. Missed that shot as well, but Mike Calisaan, you know, just staying in there and waiting for that opportune time to tip in that missed shot.
(81-73), 16.9 seconds left. Gallant stand by the Cagers, Coach Mike, but unless they pull in a string of points here, looks like they'll fall short.
Yeah, but if you're Coach Tantan Bana, you have to really be happy with how your boys have played. That second quarter was the big one that cost them that deficit. They were -10 at the half. They kept in pace, scoring in the third quarter. Matter of fact, they even outscored San Juan Knights here in the fourth quarter. But, you know, talagang nalamangan lang sila ng second quarter.
Patrick Sleek, though, only 7 points but 5 assists. But more importantly, the job he did on the other side of the floor, Coach Mike.
Yes. That one crucial when the ball was with Sean Argente, he made that stop because that was an opportunity for the Cagers to make this a one-possession game.
Diyan nagtatapos ang ating laro. San Juan prevailing over Muntinlupa, our best player of the game. Setting the tone early was Harold Alarcon, 12 points, 5 rebounds. His best performance in a San Juan Knight uniform. Special mention to Mike Calisaan, who had a double-double, 14 points and 10 rebounds as well. A collective effort galing dito sa San Juan as they win this one over Muntinlupa, 81-73, as they remain unbeaten here in Group B as we wind down the preseason here.